So for part 2, what I got is what would you do in a crisis scenario?
Yes.
Now, this will be the 4th time I've had to say this because we've had to cut this so many times.
But I'm pretending it's the first time.
Oh yeah, it's
wow. This is a really
still
good topic.
the first time. Wow,
this is a really good
so
topic.
great. So crisis scenario, what would you do?
Yes.
And I think about this a lot at work because I'm very I work where I'm by myself. So and I just got a line
because no
like
one likes
this.
to work with him.
Yeah, that's pretty much what it is. I'm pretty sure my coworker wants to stab me every day.
Oh, dang. Crisis scenario.
I know, right? See, I'm gearing up for it.
You are. Yeah.
So, so crisis scenario, not only I'm not saying just tornadoes. I know you're waiting for that part.
I was. Okay, before we continue, I have a really good tornado story.
Yeah.
So I used to live in a city, a couple hours from here, and we had a tornado. Legend has it that it is impossible for a tornado to appear here because of how it's laid out.
Right.
But let me tell you, false.
Tornadoes do not
because
discriminate.
we
people.
had a tornado, and I lived on the 3rd floor of an apartment complex, and tornado sirens started going off.
That's scary.
I'm like, what? What is happening here?
Mm-hmm.
So, I may have had a couple beers in me at the time.
Oh, I think you did tell me about this one.
And yeah. So I'm like, you know what? We're going to go outside and check this out. So I open my patio door, I go out onto my balcony, and I grab a chair, a couple more beers, and I just sit there. Tornado sirens going off, it's raining outside. I'm like, I don't care, this is fine. This is fine.
Everything is alright.
Everything is good.
Yep.
Then the rain stops, and I'm like, alright, it's getting nice out. False. It was not getting nice out. The tornado was just getting real close.
It's called the epicenter.
So yeah, well, it wasn't huge.
Yeah.
It wasn't like a Twister.
It wasn't.
It was
around
not
you.
Twister. It was
wasn't
not
beautiful.
It was not. No, I was not in the eye.
You weren't in the eye of a tornado.
But this actually happened, and I'm surprised that I did not die. So I'm sitting on my balcony, drinking a beer, and 2 blocks. It must have been about 2 blocks away. This tornado is just
scooting right
just crosses the street, tears a roof off this apartment complex, and I'm sitting there like, am I imagining this? Have I had a couple too many?
Oh man.
Or is this actually happening? It actually happened.
Wow.
And later, after the storm had died down and I ran out of beer, I took a walk. I walked down there because I'm like, I had to see, like, did this actually happen or not? Did this happen? So I went down there, and it was the craziest thing because the roof was gone, like the walls were gone on the top floor of this apartment, and I was looking inside, and all the kitchen cabinets were still there.
Oh, thank God.
And
that's the most expensive part.
There must have been some shitty ass cabinets. But anyway,
yeah, right.
it was weird looking at this, and I'll probably never forget this. I looked in the kitchen cabinets, and one of the doors was open, and there was those pound bags of sugar just sitting there.
Wow.
No roof, no walls, but there was sugar in this cabinet.
Wow.
Crazy.
So in a crisis scenario, find the nearest bag of sugar and stay near that bag of sugar.
Right, you're good then.
You're fine.
If you're a wall, you're gone. A roof,
Yep.
gone.
Yep. Get in the
Sugar.
cabinet right next to the sugar.
Sugar, you are good.
I don't think
You are good to go.
I might be able to fit in the cabinet by our sugar. Yeah, I'll be huddled.
Save me, sugar.
Right. Hang on to that sugar.
That's it. No, I'm not talking to you, Sarah.
Get out of here. This is my sugar.
Find your own.
Get your own bag of sugar.
Yeah. So that was probably the craziest thing that's
Wow.
ever happened to me.
Wow.
It was nuts.
That's insane.
It was nuts.
That is pretty crazy. I couldn't imagine what I would do. Because, so when we got Darby, a few weeks later, I was just chilling on the couch, and then I heard tornado sirens.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm like, okay, so I've never really... Okay, so the last few years I did live in a town, in a city. But before that, we grew up on a farm, and you didn't really hear tornado sirens
Right.
nearby.
Right.
Evidently, there's one on my roof because it was so loud. I thought it was like there's not really one on my roof. If you haven't
Like here?
noticed, there is not a tornado siren on my roof here.
Well,
It's nearby. I don't know where, but it was so loud.
Wow.
I felt like it was on my roof. So my basement is only accessible from the outside.
yeah. Like a well,
It's a
kind of like
cellar.
a farmhouse.
Yeah.
Cellar door.
It is
yeah.
This is an old farmhouse. I don't know if you knew that.
I did not.
This used to be a marsh, which is why we get so many mosquitoes.
Did they farm the marsh?
No. It,
Carry
maybe.
on.
I don't know. That was a long time ago. So tornado sirens going off. We got 3 cats, and Sarah's at work at this time, you know, and I'm home with our new dog and 2 cats. Sorry, we're not 3 cats anymore. And I'm like, tornado sirens going off. People are like coming outside, looking up, looking all over the place, and I'm like, should I be grabbing my animals and going to the cell?
Right.
Like I was so freaked out, you know.
That would be the first thing that would enter my head.
Yeah,
is
and
we should probably seek shelter.
Yeah.
If the tornado siren's going on.
yeah, and
Except
like,
in lacrosse.
well, yeah.
In that case, go out to your 3rd floor balcony with all the beer you have.
Where the sugar
and
is.
sit down. Where the sugar is.
Grab a
by
bag
the
of sugar and just set it next to
Stay
you.
by
You're
the
fine.
sugar.
You're fine. Don't take this seriously, please.
Yeah, don't cut it
But
with
Eric
sugar.
and Steve said.
You will not be held liable
No.
for any accidents regarding you clutching a bag of sugar.
Disclaimer, please.
Yeah.
So, you know, being a new homeowner, now we got a dog, and then trying to wrangle 2 cats between our 2-story house, I'm just like, you know, I'm half in a panic. And I was like, there was no tornado. Like, I didn't see any funnel clouds, and there were people outside. I have no idea. It was this time last year, actually.
Now imagine this. You live in Hawaii, and your phone goes off saying that there's an incoming missile. What? I would not be outside on my 3rd floor balcony in Hawaii with a missile incoming. Okay, I want to talk about this for a
That
minute.
happened.
I know it happened. But do you think that there was actually a missile incoming?
There wasn't.
And I know what they announced.
All right.
I know what they announced.
Oh,
But
are they just protecting the public?
correct. Because,
Maybe.
man, to hit that button,
Yeah.
be like, missile incoming. I'm sure there's like 17 guards you have to take off of it before you can push that
It's
button.
like a James Bond movie just to get to that button.
Right, yes,
Like
100%.
you need to be a spy. You need guns.
100%, yes.
And you need to know the code.
Yep.
And the guy that's by it, there's got to be a guy by it all the
Right.
time.
I
Needs
think
to not be by it.
I think there was a missile.
You think so?
And we shot it down.
Maybe, yeah.
But somebody hit the emergency button
Yeah.
because they wanted to tell the people,
Yeah.
you need to get downstairs, seek
morally,
shelter.
Something.
Right. And I bet his boss the whole time was like, "Don't you hit that button."
Right.
And he's like, "I'm pushing the button.
Right.
They are going to all
you
die."
can fire me.
Right.
Right.
I think that's actually what happened. But they
Maybe?
covered it all
Yeah.
up. It was like, oh, it was just a test.
Oops, we were training someone.
Yeah.
That's what it was, wasn't it? They were training
we were
somebody?
training someone to keep millions of people alive.
Yeah,
Sorry.
right. Oops.
Sorry.
Sorry.
Unreal. I think that's what happened though.
Maybe, yeah. Yeah.
Why else? Did you see the one recently in Florida?
No,
I think it was Florida.
I don't know.
They sent out that same emergency broadcast. Oh, it was Florida because there was a power outage. All right,
Okay.
Imagine this. Picture this. Close your eyes, everybody, except you guys.
You need to watch us close.
All right, you're in northern Florida. Your power's out because there's a storm, and you get the emergency broadcast on your phone saying that the power is out because of zombies.
Really?
There are zombies in the area. Do not leave your home, is what it said.
What?
And your power's out. It's the middle of the night, and it's storming, and now there's zombies.
Oh my god.
You'd be like, what? And this is like an official emergency broadcast.
That's crazy.
Isn't that nuts? You didn't read about that?
I didn't see that.
Oh, you gotta read about it.
I've been.
You guys gotta read about it too. It was
Yeah.
insane.
Yeah.
I would have been.
Wow.
I probably would have pooped myself.
Yeah.
There would have been poop.
There would have been poop.
There would have been. Oh,
Wow.
I would not want to deal with that.
We have a sword.
We do have a
Not for the poop, for the zombies.
We do have a
And
sword.
shield. They can't see it. Yeah. Bring that thing down. Bring that.
All right. So if there are zombies, we take a lesson from Link.
Wait.
And you can grab that if you want.
Oh my god, is it gonna kill me?
But.
Oh my god, it's kind of heavy.
This is what the zombies get. This thing is sharp.
And this thing's heavy.
This is what the zombies get. They get a shield and a sword.
This is what the back looks like.
This is the.
This is not China. This is a shield.
This is the Twilight Princess sword,
Oh.
I believe, and that's obviously the Hylian shield.
You know what's funny is now I cannot just reach up and put this back up because there's a hanging chain on the back of it. So it's gonna go down here for now.
That's fine.
Actually,
You might need it. There might be a missile zombie tornado incoming.
What would happen right now? I think we're getting a little off topic, but it's still on topic because now we're like, what would happen if all of a sudden some zombies were at my garage door? See, that's why we have all this artillery over here.
Oh yeah,
and about 250 rounds of shotgun shells right here. We'll be okay, guys. We'll broadcast.
We'll be all right. We'll be all right. We'll let the zombies in for you to see.
Yeah, right. We'll turn the camera around and everything.
Yeah, we will.
Man.
But I mean, we're talking about crisis scenarios.
Yeah.
How much worse can it get than, hey, P.S. your power's out, there are zombies coming. And, oh, by the way, if you're in Hawaii, you're about to get destroyed by a ballistic missile.
There's nowhere to go in Hawaii.
Ugh.
A bomb big enough could take off a good chunk of Hawaii.
Oh,
sure.
Yes, 100%.
But that's nuts.
That's crazy.
Yeah,
that's all crazy.
We'll get a little bit more on topic. And so besides tornadoes and earthquakes and stuff, which is also fun to think about because, like, I always thought if there was an earthquake or if there was a tornado, like, I'm in the center of my entire department. Like, you don't get much more center. If there's a fire, I got a long way to run.
Like at work.
Yeah, at work.
Yeah.
Yep. I got a long way to run. If there's a tornado, I got a long way to run. I mean, there are other areas in our department that have probably a longer way to run. But man, there's a conveyor that is bolted to the ground and it's just solid metal. I think I just crawl right under that. In a tornado, I think I would be okay. I think actually the paint system above our head would probably be able to, that grate that they have, the screen guard, would probably be able to catch the majority of it. Because it's not going to come down in small chunks. It might not even come down, just fly away because it's a tornado.
Do you know, let's talk about earthquakes for a second. Mm-hmm. I think of an earthquake as nature's shake weight. Don't fall down! It's ground is shaking. Sorry,
Mother Nature's just working out right now.
Sorry.
Shake weight. Oh my god. Anyway.
Sorry. Carry on.
But the thing I think about most at work is if there is like a hostile person, if there is a person on a rampage because they're ticked off at somebody or somebody broke in, like I'm thinking like Grand Theft Auto stuff, like somebody just drove through the front gate because our entire work is surrounded like by, it almost looks like a prison. It's a fence
with
a barbed wire fence on top of it.
Don't let them fool you. It is a prison.
It really is. And I'm like, what would I do? What would I grab? And where would I go? Because there's a lot of places you can hide at our work.
Oh, yeah.
Man.
Oh, yeah.
You can hide almost anywhere.
Yeah.
So that's kind of stuff I think about, if
somebody actually broke into our work who didn't work there,
right?
Say they didn't work there, they would be in for a world of shit.
Yeah.
Because we know most of the hiding places in our work.
Yeah.
They do not.
You walk in, nobody works here or what?
Right. Because everyone's up on the screen guard or on top of the elevators.
Yeah.
And they'll never, ever find them.
We all have radios, or not everybody, but most people have radios. We can communicate. And I don't know. I just go back to that training video. You've probably seen that video with the guy that breaks into that bank with the shotgun and whatnot.
Was it? Yeah.
Whatever.
It was that office building.
It was an office building.
Yeah.
I'm like, what would you do? What could you do? Kind of thing. And I talked to another guy at work that because I asked him, because, when you have somebody that you're training, you just tend to talk about stuff that you think about, and I asked him that, and he's like, I would definitely try to be the hero, 100%. I don't care if they have a gun, if they shoot me and I don't make it out of there. He's like, I would die a hero.
Wow.
And I'm like, that's a pretty deep thing, like, to go out and protect people you barely know. I mean, through work and stuff like that, but
right.
They're no more a part of your life outside of work.
Right.
Once you go through that gate, you could forget everybody else's name.
Yeah.
You have no association with them.
At the same time too, it's one thing to say that.
That's true.
Hey, what would you do if an armed person broke in? Oh, I'd try to be the hero.
Yeah.
Would you? Or would you actually pee yourself and run away?
Yeah, I'd probably pass out. I tried to be a hero.
Like, not that guy. That guy's already dead. That guy's already dead. We can pass him by.
Right. Let my gravestone stay. Tried to be a hero.
Tried to
be a hero.
Tried to be a hero. No, but that is. I mean,
that's something I think about at work. It makes the time go by like 400 times faster.
I mean, we pretty much work with a barrage of weapons.
Yeah. I put a weapon inside of a weapon with a weapon.
Right. So exactly. Everyone could instantly arm themselves.
Yeah. Yep. Yeah.
But yeah, that's a crazy scenario.
Yeah.
And I mean, it varies by where you work.
Exactly.
I mean, we work in a factory, so there is
weapons
stuff everywhere.
Yeah. Where we work, it's like a quarter-mile long. Even if like running is an option, you can run in this building literally to the opposite side of the building. Like, and if that's the case, telling everybody, hey, there's somebody with a weapon, and everybody, because it's not wide, it's just long.
Right.
And you could yell to every department, be like, we gotta go.
Right.
So.
And wherever they entered, everybody would go the other way,
exactly.
and they'd all get out.
Yeah.
And then the cops would be there.
Yeah.
So it would be no big deal. Plus our barbed wire.
Yeah, our barbed wire. I mean, and we have key cards to get out, and if they try chasing us, they try to get out, they'd be stopped by the gate.
Right. Right.
Because they're inside and they don't have a vehicle anymore.
Enjoy getting cut.
Yeah. So they're obviously not thinking about their escape plan.
Right.
So.
But yeah, that would be nuts.
Yeah, it would be insane.
That'd be nuts.
Hey guys, this is Eric from The Ride Home. We hope you took away from this episode that sugar can actually save your life. If you liked what you saw, hit that like button. Don't forget to comment and subscribe. And we'll see you in the next video.